What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? It is the one, the only Victorian Genetics in the flesh, in your TV screen, mobile screen, whatever screen you are choosing to watch through. I am here to bring you a reaction video to the Kayle and Morgana, the Righteous and the Fallen, which is their new kits. I'm super excited for them. I love Kayle and Morgana a whole bunch, love League a whole bunch, so it's just kind of natural that I do this sort of thing. Um, be sure to leave a comment, any sort of comment, your opinions on Kayle and Morgana, your opinions on League, your what you want, what you think I could do better in these videos, what you think I could do worse, what, etc., etc. And be sure to check the links in the description down below for a link to my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch, which I stream on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at around 9 p.m. PST as the start time. So without further ado, let's start getting into this. Kayle and Morgana, the Righteous and the Fallen. Two sisters were born from the aspect of justice. So they're aspects now? Have they always been aspects? I thought they were like an angel people before. I didn't read up too much on their lore before. I knew they were born of justice or something, and then like one of them was like, no, I don't like my people, I don't like this stuff, so they fell, which was Morgana, but we'll see. Kayle the Righteous wields celestial might and purges lands of the guilty. Morgana the Fallen refused to forsake her people. She bound her wings and receded into shadow, pained by her sister's choice. Two sisters born from justice chose opposing paths. They bide their time, waiting for their destined day when they cannot evade their other half. Morgana update. Split between her mortal and celestial self, but wholly opposed to the unyielding ideology of her twin sister, the Dark Enchantress has been visually updated to match her divine origin. Morgana has bound her wings by choice, reflecting her connection to humanity and our suffering. But her ultimate reveals her birthright. In addition, the Fallen's shadowy spells have new animations and visual vibrancy, already a powerful pick in both mid and bot lane. Morgana's abilities remain the same, save for her ultimate, which now grants move speed towards the enemies to ensure they can't. Whoa! That is a much needed thank you. Because, like, her old ult was, like, not the. It was great, but, like, people easily just walked away from it. Now, with this, probably going to need to flash away from it. Can't say for certain. And if she pops Zhonya's right during the ult, like, this also kind of means you might not want to Zhonya's as early and stuff. Justice is a lie of the powerful. That's probably true. I don't know. Justice is a weird concept. Not a weird concept. It's just this line doesn't exactly have too much lies to it. It also doesn't have a whole lot of truth to it. It's just kind of in the middle. Kayle. Now this is the main one, obviously, that they're reworking. So, passive. Kayle ascends through 4 forms before reaching her divine state. Zealous, level 1. Kayle's attacks grant stacking attack speed. At max stacks, Kayle becomes exalted and gains movement speed. So that's level 1. Kayle's attacks grant stacking attack speed. At max stacks, la 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 la. And you gain movement speed towards the enemy. Okay. Level 6. When Kayle is exalted, her attacks launch flaming waves, dealing bonus magic damage. Kayle evolves into a fully ranged champion at level 11. And then at level 16, Kayle takes on her final form, becoming permanently exalted. Her flaming waves deal true damage. What the frick nuggets? That's crazy that they're going with that. And then she fully becomes ranged. And then at level 16, she gets the movement speed all the time. That's crazy that they linked her rangeness and stuff to her level. Holy cow. Radiant Blast is her Q. Kayle conjures a portal which shoots a flaming blade at an enemy. Let's go weird description for it. Why not just say shoots a flaming blade at an enemy? Shredding armor and magic resist and slowing her target. This attack explodes to damage enemies next to the target as well. So this looked like it was more of a skill shot now. Like that looks more like a skill shot. It doesn't look like a point and click like her old Q. It's pretty much just her old Q though, but it also does damage and stuff to other targets around, which is cool. Kayle heals herself and a target ally. Oh, she still has her W's, giving both a significant movement speed bonus. That's different. It used to just heal one, but otherwise it's the same. I wonder if it's less of a heal because it's healing two people. That's cool. New Kayle looks so freaking good. This. Kayle's basic attacks deal bonus damage, which scales with her ability power and attack damage. Is the passive. Kayle's next basic attack is ranged and deals a portion of the target's missing health as bonus magic damage. After ascending to a flame, this attack damages enemies next to the target as well. Which one was a flame? Level 6, okay. Kayle's next basic attack is ranged. Okay. So whenever you're the first form, it becomes ranged. And then it deals a portion of the target's missing health as bonus magic damage. After ascending to a flame, this attack damages other enemies as well. Okay. So that's still similar to her old E. It's a buff thing that you'd throw on yourself. Kayle bestows invulnerability on herself or a target ally for a few seconds. While invulnerable, purifying swords fall in a circle around her target, dealing damage to the enemies in the area. So they made her ult more impactful. It already triggered me like crazy because, well, now it gives even more readability to your stupid allies that won't switch targets. Hey, switch targets. Walk away from the circle. Walk away from the circle. Like, so many times you see them just still stubbornly attacking. It's like, switch to that guy. That guy over there. I mean, I even do it myself. I'm not even gonna lie, I do it sometimes myself, but now that with that readability is like, oh hey, you should switch your target. Ooh, look, Kayle, jungle confirmed. Just kidding. She's probably still a jungler if you want to. As Kayle, you'll smite the unjust with celestial powers, which scale higher each time you transform. Before you can wreak havoc on the guilty, play around your opponent and farm cautiously until you have your ultimate ability. In this early stage, Starfire Spellblade to keep enemies at bay, Radiant Blast to punish their overconfidence. Soon your Divine Ascent transforms your ordinary abilities into obliterating vehicles of destruction. That was a very good word choice. Vehicles of destruction. Obliterating vehicles of destruction. I like it. I can dig it. Rally your team together and find groups of opponents who cannot escape Divine Judgment. Use Celestial Blessing to give you or an ally struggle or to close the distance on fleeing enemies. In your final form, your survivability and teamfight advantage swell in an overwhelming crusade, ending all enemies in your path. Cool. Only the guilty need to fear me. Tips and tricks. Rather than use Divine Judgment on yourself, consider protecting a tanky ally with a great engage. Let enemies blow their ultimates while your ally is invulnerable, then purge them with a storm of swords and fire! Swords and fire! I gotta look at all these right here too for sure. The stages of your Divine Ascent give you huge power spikes throughout the game. Anticipate when you outdamage your opponent and decimate them when you do. While you have a great solo potential, you're at your strongest in team fights. Damage to enemies near your target from Spellfire and Radiant Blast is in combination with protective abilities. Safeguard your team and inflict devastating damage. This is sexy. Look at this. Look at them, dude. This is so legit. Look at this right here. Holy cow. These arts are so freaking good. Holy guacamole. Like, holy guacamole. New background, dude. This is new background material right here. Holy guacamole. I'm assuming this is base Kayle. This is a different Kayle. I don't quite know which one. Oh, this art stayed the same. That art stayed the same. Ooh, look at her. She's freaking Nova in this one, dude. She looks freaking sick. Holy cow. I think this is supposed to be the helmetless one. But she kind of naturally becomes helmetless. So this one stayed the same. This one stayed the same. Look at that though, dude. That's some Sombra looking hair right there. Look at that though, dude. Her freaking claws look cool as heck. And the wings, like the wings look so much cooler in this. And in game they do. She's freaking sick. This one's the same. Look at the freaking little gingerbread man. I'm pretty sure this one's different. Like before it was like her going like, ah, and now she just looks really angry. And then that one's the same. That's Victorious, I believe, right? I thought she had more skins than that. I really like that Morgana seems like she has a little bit more of a story to her. Like I know her story was always kind of in that field of, you know, she likes her people and or not likes her people. Before her ability or her story to me always seemed like they're born of the angels, similar to like Diablo's type angels, and she's the fallen angel because she did some bad or something. With this, you could correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. With this, it feels more like she's human and she likes being partially human, so she chose to, you know, do as such. Her new abilities look so freaking good, dude. All of them. This is the coolest freaking rework. Mad hype. Anyway, I think that's about it. Extras. Nothing else to see here, folks. If you like the video, be sure to like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Anything you want to comment with. Check the links down below for Twitter, Discord, and Twitch. I stream live every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. ish, depending on work schedule. About mid-March is when it's going to become a solid schedule. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Peace